Hey guys, today we're going to have a look at the Ibanez Premium RG927. Let's take a closer look. So today we're taking a look at the RG927. This particular model is the WZCZ, meaning it's got a zircote top. So this was, I think, a small run. So it's got a painted basswood body with a zircote top. Beautiful piece of zircote. Very, very nice. Rosewood fingerboard. And 5-piece Wenge Babinga neck. Electronics, 5-way switch, a master volume, master tone. It originally came with DiMarzio Ibanez OEM pickups, and I swapped those out for a DiMarzio Titan and a DiMarzio PAF Pro in the neck. Its bridge is a Edge 02, I believe. If I'm not, I will add in post somewhere what it is. Normal tuners, 7 tuners, 24 frets. It's got a bound fingerboard. So let's talk about it. So I got this brand new from a music shop, and this was when I was still living out in Alberta. And it's something that when I saw, I immediately said, I need it. I didn't have any 7 strings at the time. I always fancied the Ibanez, especially their 7s, especially the RGs. And when this came out and it touted not only a beautiful zircote top, but it also had the Wenge neck, I was sold. I immediately went down. I'm like, get me one, please. Thank you very much. And this guitar has been great. I love the feel of the neck. It's not too thin. It's not a super Wizard. It's, I believe, the Wizard 2.7, which is 19 at the 1st fret, 21 at the 12th fret. So it's super comfortable. And it was a very easy transition over to the 7-string world. I learned a lot of my unearthed riffs on this thing, a lot of the first extended range tunings and drop tunings and just experimenting with that happened on this guitar. But over time, I started wanting to tune lower, wasn't holding tune, wasn't holding tension, so I upped the strings. If you up the strings, makes it harder to set up, makes it harder to intonate. But I didn't want to get rid of this guitar because it meant so much, because it was one of the first brand new guitars that I ever purchased. As you probably know from my videos, I got a lot of secondhand items. Why would I pay full price for something that works perfectly fine at a discount? So over time, this has become more of a closet queen than it has an actual tool. I wanted to take it out one more time, see if I'm still in love with it. It sounds great. It sounds fantastic. I've got a 70 on low A flat. I have it tuned to drop A flat. The low 70 keeps tension and sounds very bright, very attacky. Definitely helps with the DiMarzio Titan. Intonating this and setting it up has been an absolute challenge. And it's still something that I'm only partially happy with. What I think I need is a guitar with a longer scale length, 26.5. Right now, kind of my happy middle ground is drop A flat. That's kind of where my ear sits with still retaining the qualities of what a guitar is. So I'm thinking if you are going to have just a standard E to B guitar for 7, the RG is an incredible option. It's got a bit of a thicker body compared to the S. However, it is so lightweight because of the basswood that it uses, but it doesn't lose any resonance. What am I trying to say here? I think what I'm trying to say is this is a fantastic guitar if you're looking for standard tunings, half step down for 7s. I feel that if you go any lower, you start to lose the ability to intonate properly. And part of that reason isn't just the strings, but it's also the bridge. The bridge tends to be difficult with intonation. There aren't too many tools out there that will allow you to intonate it properly, like an edge key or a Floyd Rose tool where it locks in and then you set your intonation and then screw it down once you got it. You actually have to
loosen the string, loosen the hex bolt, move the saddle, tighten the hex bolt, tighten the string.
Hopefully you got it. So that's been a pain. Again, with a locking trem system, once you have it, you got it. It stays in there. Another great thing is the edge 0, the 0 portion of this trem is it's got a little flywheel on the back, and that helps micro adjust your tension instead of pulling the whole thing off and then screwing it down more or even pulling it off altogether. You've got your tension spring right here. You need more tension, you throw an extra spring on and you've got another level of tension. And I think that's super innovative. The Wenge neck. The Wenge neck is probably the best feeling neck that I've ever played. It's super smooth and it's just oiled. That's it. And it's very easy to get around the fretboard because of this neck. The size, the width, the actual wood. For me personally, I'm probably going to get rid of this one. I did want to bring it out one more time, give it a final run. Am I going to regret it? Maybe. I have a guitar that fits the E to B7, my other Ibanez 7, and it does a fantastic job. I don't want to transplant the neck. This neck just suits this RG perfectly. The bolts will drop in. I'll be able to swap them no problem, but this neck complements this body so well that I don't want to butcher it. Final thoughts. This is a fantastic guitar. It sounds great. It feels great. It plays mostly great, other than the issues with the intonation. But it's not for me right now. I haven't connected with this one in a long time. So I think that at the end of it, I'm going to get rid of it. I brought it out. I did my one more. I think that this is a good note to end on. It's given me lots of utility, entertainment, but as a tool, it is no longer useful in its intended purpose. And for that, I mean, I'm wanting to tune lower, but I can't. Not without intonation and setup. And if I ever want to change the tuning, now I have to go through the rigmarole of resetting a floating bridge. And for those who know, you know. To this, I bid farewell to the RG927. But what do you think? Did you like the sound of it? Do you have an RG7 sitting at home? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. This has been Mike, the Average Guitarist, signing out.